Okay, so as I was sharing a little bit about my first relationship when I came out of my marriage. This was with someone who was 6 years younger than me. So I was 32, she was 26, and she did not have any kids. But she did have some desire to follow that linear model. She did we did move in together. We did commit to each other. We were monogamous, and she wanted to get married at some point. I had no interest in ever getting married again. I had such a brutal situation with my divorce that marriage was not something that appealed to me in any way, shape, or form. And it was so hard to get out of it that I just didn't know why anyone would ever want to get in it, honestly. So this created some tension between us. Our relationship fell apart for a million reasons, a lot of them having to do with her waiting for me for 3 years while I was going through my divorce and still living in my marital home, to feeling once I was out after those 3 years that now it was her turn for everything to just be more revolving around her. And I was in a devastated place and had so much grief to go through, losing my kids part of the time. I really needed to ground into myself and figure out what I was going to do with my life in order to be safe and create a career. I had been a stay-at-home mom up until then. So I had a lot of things to take care of, including 3 babies that really needed me. The relationship ended up falling apart 2.5 years later, and that's okay. I've had 4 relationships since then. I have grown and evolved immensely, but I have been honest, and this was the question that this woman asked me in my program was, how do you say to somebody that you don't want that family thing? You don't want to kind of basically follow the relationship escalator. And I just said, you just say it honestly. If this is truly how you feel, you need to be able to be honest with somebody and let them know that. And they might not like it, and they might not want to stay with you. They might be very rigidly stuck to this idea of what they want and how they imagine their lives. I mean, honestly, our culture doesn't give us a lot of pictures of other ways to live. This is the way that is glorified and makes you worthy and value, and it is upheld is you've got your person and you're with them forever and you're going to be happy forever, and this is what's sold to us. So so many of us out there adhere and wait for that and want that, and if we can't get it, we're just depressed and devastated. I just want to wake you up. There are a million possibilities out there, a million.